So there we go, France winning the Six Nations, and was out last night, so I couldn't really do too much of a video until today because I managed to watch the France and England highlights, and those highlights were really good. And I did talk about France losing to Scotland, and then obviously England losing to Italy and all of that, and I talked about all of that last week, so I'll link that down below. But where I'm going to start off, first of all, is Scotland versus Ireland, where it ended 43-21 to Ireland, and Scotland were just not good enough. I mean, there was glimpses here and there of potential of trying to win the game, but it just was never meant to be for Scotland. Maybe next year will be our year. I never know, to be honest, but we were that close to glory and just never happened because obviously Ireland are just really good at home. Pretty sure the last time we won there, it's been a while. I think it's been about 15, 16 years since we really beat Ireland at their own ground. So it's not been, it's been a really long time since all of that happened. And then we get to Wales versus Italy, where I thought this was the kind of game where you thought Italy were going to cruise control the game and really be in the driver's seat, but turns out that it ended there. It's ended 31-7. It's a really good result for Wales because before that they just lost every single game in the Six Nations, so that was good for Wales. I did manage to watch a lot of the Wales game when I was out with my family yesterday, so that was I didn't get to hear the game, but I got to see a lot of the game, and it was a really good game. It looked like Wales were just absolutely amazing in that game and really just went for it and got a lot of points on the board, got a lot of tries and all that. So they really, really went for it and gave themselves a chance to get a win in the Six Nations because they didn't win any game in the Six Nations before that. I mean, the last time they got really close was obviously against us, where it was like it looked like the first 50, 60 minutes of the game where Wales just absolutely controlled the game, but it ended obviously 23-26 and Scotland won the game. So there is that one. But then there was also France versus England, and after watching the highlights I want to say it was about 10 to 15 minutes ago, I actually just finished watching the highlights, so kind of fresh off of watching it, and it looked like a large part of the game where England were just controlling it, and then it just went back and forth between the two of them, where I just saw how end to end it really got, where it was just like France were really on the end of it, and then England got to the end of it where they were just in control of the ball and stuff, and it just looked like this could have been an upset where England might have handed Ireland the Six Nations championship, but it just was never meant to be because right at the death of the game, France get this penalty and France edge it 48-46, and then they hold the championship trophy again. They did win it last year, obviously when France, dominated against Scotland and stuff like that, and you've seen them lifting the trophy, and then they do it again this year where they lifted the trophy and all of that stuff where you could just tell that France, it was meant to be France's year. They picked up a bonus point in every single match, even against Scotland last week as well. So they did everything they needed to do to win the Six Nations. We'll see what happens next year. But what a really good Six Nations this has been, and I'm sure next year will deliver the same. But it will be interesting to see if France will keep up momentum and just keep on dominating for the next few years. So overall, pretty underwhelming from Scotland. Wales overperforming against Italy, and then France touchy nervy towards the end, but they won it just by 48-46. So that's how I felt about the Six Nations 2026, and obviously done those other videos as well. Something I like, there's just something I enjoy about rugby, stuff like that. So Yeah, there is that. I'm pretty sure there is also the Nations Championship coming up soon, so maybe might do a video about that because I'm pretty sure Scotland and Fiji are playing in Murrayfield in a few months, so there's all of that, but I thought I'd just come on here talk about the Six Nations final weekend. So yeah, stay tuned for more reviews and videos like this, and I'll be back for more videos on the channel. See you after. Goodbye.